stats and facts. No, really, and you know Hendo gon' tell you the truth. B.I. Mr. Info, you know what we here for. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, we cover from Dog Shades to the team at the Barclays. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, from Will scoring 100 to job being wanted. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, let's go.
Yeah, buddy. Old Heads in the building, episode 84. I'm your co-host, Omar, aka O'Milly, aka that dude, aka Mr. Rello. If you know, you know. We got a great show today from y'all. Back in the building, back in the basement, Saturday nights. Sorry, started a little late, man. Was at the lacrosse Showtime game. They end up pulling it out, man. Free throws at the last second with nothing on the clock. So salute to the lacrosse Showtime. Big ups to the brothers right here. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. We'll get right into it, man. Old Heads, episode 84. Let's get into it.
Oh shit, man, that's Mr. Smokes over there, man. Al Smokerton. Man, you already know it's Hendo G, man, aka French Loaf, aka Mr. Honeypack. Shout out to my niggas out east. Shout out to my man's Keys for checking me out.
Yes,
even though that's my 2K buddy, man, we be getting it in.
Yes, sir.
The boy Bills, man. B.I., man. Oh, yeah, what's up?
Yeah. So, we got to kick it off how we always do. Hendo's hot take. What's the hot takes for the day, Hendo?
Hendo gonna send a big shout out to Pat Riley, man. One guy who always gets it right some way, shape, or form. Pat Riley don't never disappoint me. I'm happy that he's setting up that D-Wade statue.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's big. That's huge. D-Wade was a huge part of a lot of the success that the Heat had from, I think, anywhere from, 2005 to 2018? Be somewhere in there. I think that was somewhere.
Every title they won, he's been on the team.
Well, he played a major role in them winning every time to me.
Yeah.
It's not like he was just falling back and somebody else carrying. So the fact that, they had that contract beef at the end of this term to where, he ended up leaving Miami and going to the Bulls. There's some money issues that could have ruffled a few feathers between Pat Riley and D-Wade. I'm glad those two individuals were able to overcome all that BS and look at the totality of a man's career and give him his due diligence, man. They give that man a statue as he should, man. So shout out to Pat Riley for doing it, man. You always getting it right, man. Not letting cats wear Michael Jordan number, to speaking on things that he needs to speak on at times. He need to do it. He just always gets it right to me, man. I know sometimes that little business angle of the money can sometimes, make people feel a different way about us guys. But Pat Riley he's a successful GM. He's a successful owner. I don't know what else to say, man. Shout out for getting it right, man.
Yeah, man, I would never say anything against that man. I feel like he may be affiliated with some underground people.
The NBA Illuminati.
No matter where he went,
It's
no
him,
matter where
it's
he
him,
went,
Mike. It's him, Mike, Jerry West.
It was like cocaine, a trail of cocaine behind this nigga. L.A., New York, Miami.
But was they winning?
Oh,
But was they winning though?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he got a ring over there with LA as an assistant.
That motherfucker was following Madame Griselda somewhere.
Hey, man. We don't talk about the off the
career.
We talk about what he did on the floor.
I'm just saying, I'm afraid to talk about the man. That's all I'm saying.
And my fault, he looked like the Count from Sesame Street.
what he did.
How many champions he got? One,
Let's
two,
Let's keep it to what he did on the floor. We don't mean what he stepped on. But
Oh, big stuff.
Inside joke.
Hey.
Big step.
But we ain't gonna say nothing about him though.
But not at all.
Just
Much
between us
love,
and
Pat
shit, yeah.
Riley, man. And that's Hendo hot take, man. D-Wade getting the statue. Much love, hometown kid. Come hang out with us, D-Wade. Come to the basement, man. We'll have love to talk to you, man. You're an old head. We some old heads. Much love. Salute. But talking about hometown kids, he's not necessarily a hometown kid, but he is playing for our team, the Bulls. Kobe White's having a sneaky good year. Do you guys think he's an all-star this year?
He is very much so an all-star this year because if you put his numbers up against the guys that we consider all-stars, he's equaling, if not doing better than them.
Ahead of who?
Curry.
Ahead of Donovan Mitchell?
Curry. Curry be your average all-star. Curry's made 6 or 7 consecutive. Yeah, he's made a bunch of
that's in the
consecutive
West
all-stars.
Coast.
Yeah.
That's in the West. Because
Well,
Steph Curry is beat out too.
Well-
Shea, Luka. Steph is beat out over there too.
I still think he gonna make that roster, whether it's that first team or the second team. But he gonna make. Well, it's what he's doing.
So like,
he's also probably gonna be in the 3. But it's also with other things that you do as far as your accolades. For instance, a lot of people make it to that, like saying when they make the dunk contest. There's a very, very high chance he'll probably be in the 3-point contest. So that means he'll probably be in the NBA. To me, that's how they kind of do it.
I don't know about that. I've seen a lot of Craig Elos and Craig Hodges and you know what I'm saying, Dale Ellis is a whole bunch of guys.
But we also seen all the best that we've ever seen do it too.
I mean, yeah, because he still gonna get the vote.
Well, no, he's balling.
You talking about Curry?
Well, yeah.
Put up 27.
But what the voters gonna do is mess around and have him in the starting lineup somewhere. He shouldn't be.
I just think at the end of the day, I think Kobe ended up making it and speaking because he's really having a phenomenal year as far as shooting and as far as being a productive scorer. When it's coming down to clutch shots and everything you can ask of a player, Kobe's done it for the Bulls.
But over Donovan Mitchell, Brunson,
consistency. I take the consistency.
You say no. I mean, you say yes.
I say yes.
I say no. I just think about the guys he got to beat out. And not just in position wise, because it could be a point guard or a 2 or a 3.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter this year.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But at the same point in time, I just feel like it's too many guys ahead of him.
Can I expound on that?
Yeah.
So I would have to agree and say no. I would love, huge Kobe White fan.
Yeah.
I was disappointed the night we drafted him, and literally the very next interview he did, like I fell in love with, because to see how happy he was and see when his teammates get drafted, and he just you could just tell like, he's a good person. Yeah. So I'm super happy. He should get the bag, but he won't make it. He might get it as a reserve. He is having a career year, having 18.6 points, 4 and 4. But I just see it's far too many guards in the East to where he's just not gonna. He's not better than those guys. Not right now. Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Ice Trae, Brunson, Halliburton, Dame, but I would have him on my short list of players for most improved. He's not quite an all-star yet. I mean, but I don't see anything stopping him to where he can. This could be what Maxey did last year, putting up 20 a game. That can be what White is this year, and I don't see anything stopping him next year for the Chicago being comfortable enough to say, you want to know what, we can let go of Donovan. I mean, not DeRozan or Zach, because we got another guy that can consistently give us 23 a night. Yeah. But I just think just right now with this point in his career, it's just too many guys in the East. It's just better than him. But that's just how I feel. But I mean, I agree. I'm a huge Kobe White fan. I wish he now. One thing I will say, guys like Dame, Ice Trae, those guys, they might want to rest anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say in a reserve role.
All the question was, do you think he's gonna make it there? And I think he's gonna make it there regardless if it's a reserve or I'm not gonna say he was gonna be a starter. I see him making it as a reserve. But because we're also letting guys
what he's doing with New York,
but we also, like we said, we also talk about guys who sometimes don't want to go to the All-Star game and do that stuff.
See, but you got to be really good.
That's not everybody.
You got to be really good. Yeah. You got to be really good.
About Pancho, whatever his name is, from
Paulo. He should, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Paulo's nice, bro.
That's another spot gone.
Bro, Paulo, nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He remind me of DC.
I like the young boy. I like the young boy in Detroit. What's that guy? Fast as hell, huh?
You talking about K or Jaden Ivey?
Ivy.
You done watch him out of Purdue?
Yeah, he was not.
Yeah, he's nice, bro.
I don't watch college ball like that.
I played against Johnny Davis.
I watch it. He's nice, bro. So he quick as a bitch.
He quick, bro. Quick, get to the right. Yeah, yam on your ass too.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Now, what I wanted to see was us get Cade from Detroit.
We still can.
Bro, Cade is nice, bro. Cade is nice.
I gotta watch more Piston games. It's just hard to watch. But I seen them today. You know what I'm saying?
But they got talent.
I was watching today. They got talent. I was watching them today, and they got
them and the Wizards. They just hard to watch. It's just hard to watch.
Now, somebody who I think could be is an all-star this year, Bronny James. I'm just playing.
What though?
But segue. Do you guys think is Bronny overrated, and what is his NBA comp? Hey, y'all out there, don't be dusty either, man. Like and subscribe. When you see us, man, just don't be watching for free. Like and subscribe, man. Check us out. See Hendo. Also, Old Heads, YouTube. Like and subscribe.
Subscribing is actually free too.
Yeah.
But
that's free too, man.
yeah, it's all
Subscribing
free.
is free.
Don't be dusty.
Yeah, don't be dusty.
Hold on, man. What was the question, man?
Is Bronny overrated,
Is he
and
overrated?
what is his NBA comp?
You know, I thought about this for a second too.
Good. Okay.
He's definitely overrated.
Okay.
And his NBA comp really is an oxymoron because I'm not sure if he's an NBA player. But if I had to assess him and say he was an NBA player, this name Harris, something Harris. He went to Michigan State. He on Orlando right now. He actually old now and shit.
Gary Harris.
Gary, I knew his name was Gary. Yeah, short dude. You know what I'm saying? To me, always undersized for his position. And I feel like that's something that Bronny can aspire to be in.
He played with
because he
Denver first, I
actually,
think.
yep, because he actually ain't as strong as Gary Harris.
Mhm.
So, and he didn't go to Michigan State, so he don't play with that type of toughness and shit. You know what I'm saying? That coach had them motherfuckers on.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, no offense to Bronny, but he's just not NBA ready. You talking about playing 82 games a year and coming out here averaging, not having your best game. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come perform every night, man. This is a business, and it's a show too. You gotta come out here and perform every night. And I'm not so sure a guy with that background got to get up and go, the tenaciousness, the you know what I'm saying? If he got it in him to really want that, he comes from kind of privilege more than like certain guys. I like the Ball family. But those dudes, they had a father that was in the league. He played for the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
He know what it's like. And all his brothers, so all their uncles are all tall as hell, swole as hell. Their damn granddaddy still lift weights, swole as hell. They come from a disciplined, working ass family though. No drinking and no smoking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Dude don't even be cussing. But they lift some weights and have your ass run these motherfucking hills
Right.
and be barking at you.
Right.
LeBron James don't really come across to me as a guy who's like running his kids like that. I feel like they're living in a lap of luxury, and I don't feel like he gonna have what it take to be a dog in his league. If he come here to be just a player, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he can be a good role player or something like that. But he's undersized, and nothing about this dude's game has stuck out to us where we'd be like, oh yeah, he's a good shooter. Oh yeah, he's a good passer. He killing them on defense. Ain't nobody ever said none of this shit about this boy, about this man.
He's a good shooter.
I seen him come on recently, a couple shots. I think it was 1 or 2 games, but they fired a few in between.
So you say
like,
overrated,
who's he play for?
overrated, more G League. You see him more as a G League than NBA player. Fair?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What'd you say, Hendo?
He's drastically overrated. I mean, the only reason he's really kind of gassed up because of his dad, really. Because if we were just talking about a regular old guy from Akron, Ohio,
Something like Isaiah Thomas.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't think he'd be as gassed up. He's a nice player. Don't get it wrong. I'll take nothing away from this game, but I agree. As at the moment, he's undersized right now. There's parts of his game that seems to be incomplete a little bit. He's definitely not his dad, and there were certain things about his father that that I felt that he kind of lacked as well. So I know it's not being reciprocated by him if his dad didn't put it into him. I don't know his learning habits that well, but I really just don't know what it is that he's ever won to be on this pedestal, and I still just don't know what he's really, really good at. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to see him in this college, in that sport of college. This is definitely where he's going to learn, but I can see him taking 3 years to get it right, though. I can't see him coming out like a year or two. And as far as like the NBA, things have changed as far as guys getting into this G League and the D League and stuff like that, and that's a real big opening. But even then, you're still surrounded by, almost caliber NBA people. They're not quite the caliber of NBA people, otherwise they would be in the NBA, but they're almost caliber. And just being around and hooping around the guys that he hoops with, you'll get better, because you got to play the best to be the best. And this guy is like practicing with Paul George and D Wade and AD. He's doing, I'm sure he was out there working with, what I'm saying, Patrick Beverly when it, what I'm saying, just the guys that are overall, because when you think about that stadium, both the Clippers and the Lakers practice there, so he could pop up on Paul George, he could pop up with Westbrook.
He could hit though. If the guy got it,
yeah, and I just don't see it all the way right now. There's definitely room for improvement, but I just don't see it right now.
Because we being nice.
So you said, overrated?
He's definitely overrated. I remember seeing LaMelo Ball, and that boy was young as hell on that damn TV show. That little boy had it. He had it as a fucking minor.
I seen Curry at Davidson, and I was like, this little motherfucker going to the league.
Yeah.
That's all. I was like, this little motherfucker going. Zion, when he went, I was like, this big motherfucker going to the league.
You see it.
I think Bronny, by this being a weak draft, I could see him going late first round. Weird thing is, the Lakers did trade that first round pick, but I'm sure, it's the Lakers. If it's where it's a will, it's a way. I'm pretty sure they'll find a way to get him.
And they gonna be
but this NBA comp,
he gonna be in Cleveland.
His NBA comp to me is, I actually thought about this, and I would say George Hill, a smart combo guard, lack of size.
About this, no, George Hill was 6'5" at point guard.
Yeah, Bronny 6'4".
Bronny 6'4"?
Yeah.
Damn, all right.
Yeah, he big for at the guard. It's just
he's 6'4".
Nah, big ain't 6'4".
at guard, at point.
So he's running the point.
Sometimes point and shooting guard. Yeah, that's that guard.
I didn't think he was a point guard.
Man, when I see him, he at the top of the key running down the lane. He had the shooting or point guard. Sometimes he do bring the ball up.
He's a 2.
So
he can shoot, and he is fairly athletic for his size. I think the fact that he can shoot can help him keep him in an NBA rotation. But I think for me, I agree with Hendo. I think personally, for him to be an NBA player, I would give him 2-3 years. Right now, he's averaging 6, 2, and 2 on that Trojans team. I just don't think anything about him screams.
He could be a late
NBA
too.
Yeah,
that's why I said
absolutely. But that's why I say I think. George Hill was really good at one point, so I think.
Yeah, he was.
I think
especially coming out of
best.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know this. George Hill was a hell of a ball player.
No.
I think he's a champion. Was
Yeah.
he? Did he ever win with
with
San
the Bucks.
Antonio?
Yeah.
With the Bucks.
George Hill, he sat on the bench with the Bucks, didn't he?
Did he? When he won that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. I think he was coming on the bench.
Again. They did bring him back.
I'm pretty sure he was.
That's
I
crazy.
did want to ask y'all brothers something. We were talking a little bit about this off camera after the last show, and LeBron James, he receives a lot, to me, unrealistic hate. Why do y'all think that is? And just like from the memes to just like everything. I understand like people saying like this and that, but I've been on Facebook and I've had a guy tell me that Kobe's better than LeBron simply because Kobe has 5 rings and he did it in less time. And it's just.
That is a hell of an argument, but that's not the only reason why he's better. But go ahead.
But no, it's just think. Well, that's a team concept. You can't really like. That's like when people say, "Well, Mike was 6-0." Well, he wasn't 6-0
Yeah,
by
Tom
himself.
Brady because the team won.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, that's unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? I had one guy tell me that he stood on it, like LeBron not in his top 20. You know what I'm saying? You hear a lot of that, or LeBron not top 10, or this and that.
I think honestly,
why do y'all think he received like so much unrealistic hate?
I don't think if LeBron honestly not respectively like in your top 5 somewhere around there, you gotta be just a little unrealistic with yourself. There's just certain things that he's done. I'm not a super.
If he ain't in your top 20, you actually hate that man for something.
I'm not a super big LeBron fan,
that
but
is.
I'm at a point where you got to respect the level of greatness he has done over a long period of time. A lot of guys, you got to go through LeBron to do it. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and LeBron's just a perfect face for that because he's done it all. He's seen defeat, and he's also held it up. You gotta give the man some dues for doing it as much as he did. point wise, however you feel about the flopping, however you feel about anything that has to do with him on and off the court. I think the reason he gets a lot of the hate is because they try to compare him to like people's favorites, and when you try to compare to people's favorites, you're always gonna get a knock. But the biggest reason he receives is because when you at the top, it's just everybody under you hating.
That's what it is.
And it was like that with Mike Tyson. It was like that with Magic. It was like that with Larry Bird. It was like that. I'm just saying, all these guys, Muhammad Ali, Tom Brady, all these guys receive a lot of hate sometimes. And at the time when they were doing their thing, was receiving a lot of hate too. And these guys are all greats. But when you at the top, they gotta hate you but what's crazy is when LeBron's done with basketball and it's 5 to 6 years after basketball, motherfuckers are gonna be like, damn, we miss LeBron. Just like them same people who hate Kobe, when Kobe was gone, they was like, damn, we miss seeing Kobe out here. It's just how it goes. It's just how they never miss you until you're gone.
It's just super weird. Like, I had a brother tell me, it was a whole list of comments people they put up. They actually had the nerve to say, only because it's LeBron, I hate when people say the Mickey Mouse ring, the bubble ring, that don't count. Like, I don't understand that. And then they actually
Every win count.
And then they actually had the nerve to actually say they put up the statistics, and they were saying everybody make it seem like Golden State had this great team. Both their teams was even. LeBron just lost, and that's when Golden State had Kevin Durant
and all that. Listen, a good team is a good team. If you lose, you lose. I hate people just taking narrative when people do win and stuff like that.
But what the thing is, they were trying to say that LeBron team was equal to that. And if you ask anybody, like, I was trying to break it down to my homie, and he was like, well, Klay Thompson and J.R. Smith basically do the same thing. And
I will say this, and then if there's a rebuttal, I wouldn't say anything else, and I'll just let that man have that conversation. I'll say there are 4 All-Stars on that team.
Fam, that's what I said.
Those 4 guys went to the All-Star game that year.
Fam, that's what I said. 4. I said, which one is more, 4 or 3?
Yeah.
And then that was his rebuttal. Well, Klay Thompson and J.R. Smith basically do the same thing. And I was like, so you're telling me that J.R. Smith is better than Klay Thompson?
No, he said he equal, and that's a no too.
No,
that's a resounding no. That's a no.
But bro,
on every level.
But the amount
J.R.
of
Smith, I love J.R. Smith.
What? Nugget J.R. Smith?
Any J.R. Smith.
Bro.
Golden J.R. Smith.
Bro, but the level of
J.R.
like,
Smith.
people were like saying like, well, yeah, that Cleveland team was a lot better than that was pretty much. I'm like, bro, like, how are y'all saying that?
But at the end of the day, what's inevitable is whatever you took there is whatever the fuck you got to play with. And the motherfuckers both knew what was on their team, and they met in the finals, and they had a battle. The motherfucker lost. Motherfuckers wasn't saying shit when they won, besides the fact that they won, and they beat them, regardless of who it was. They beat them.
Real.
So that's why I give him his wins, and his losses, losses.
Exactly.
That's it.
In the bubble.
If he had to win in the short season in the bubble, hey, whatever. Everybody was equal. There was no unlevel playing grounds, and everybody had an apt opportunity to come in there and do what the fuck they had to do. Now, whether you took advantage of that opportunity, that's the fuck on you.
Well,
now, whatever your
opportunity fuck you up,
that's on you.
That's on you. Let me ask y'all this though, because a lot of people won't. It's weird. They won't say nothing. If Chris Paul would have won a ring in the bubble, do you think there'll be nearly as many people calling that a bubble?
Not as many people. Some people would joke around about it.
I think it would,
but they wouldn't just hang it over his head like that, though.
I think
the way they try to do it as much. You say as much?
Yeah,
not as much as LeBron.
But yeah,
it would definitely be up there. They would definitely be up there. It'd be a meme.
I would say, I think absolutely.
But people
not.
in the sport though will respect it still.
They
will respect it if Chris Paul did it.
But I would say no, and this not to cut you off. I would say no, and the reason because they don't hold it over Tim Duncan head for being a shortened season. That's true.
Michael Jordan's real season. But same point in time though, that if only if some fluke team.
I heard that.
Yeah, Michael Jordan should have won that. If that old ass team, that's all they needed was a couple games off. They already came back and dog whatever.
That nigga said a couple games.
No, for real. They started the season, it was like 20 extra games off or some shit. You get these old, it's the same way with LeBron them in the bubble. But see, here we go again with the bubble talk. But my point is, only way the bubble would have been a fake ring is if some fluke ass team would have won like the Indiana Pacers or something. If them niggas would have cleared the table, you know what I'm saying, then we could have been like, oh, okay, that was a fluke.
Right.
The team that probably should have won did. Because you can't name me no other damn team at that damn time that looked like they should have won and got cheated.
So why do you think
Miami.
LeBron receives that unrealistic hate? You think it's just because he's at the top?
Exactly. That is exactly the problem. I always say this shit, you know what I'm saying? And this is why I carry myself a certain way. But walk past the store. When you see a homeless person or something somewhere, quote unquote a bum, how we used to say when we were younger, when you see one of them type people or whatever, you don't just start, oh man, you a horrible motherfucker, man. Get your shit together, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? No. Why is that? Because you have sympathy for that person. We all human beings at the end of the goddamn day.
Mm-hmm.
But motherfuckers that you can, who on top, it seems like they intangible anyway. You can't touch, reach, feel them motherfuckers. So you can pick at them. And then why not pick at the motherfucker that's on top? Like, well, if I was on top, I'd do it this way. Everybody got their own way. Everybody want to be, have their own opinion and shit just cause. You know what I'm saying? This shit funny, man, but that's just how the world is. So when you the man, you gotta act like it, know his motherfuckers like that, and not pay no attention to it. You know what I'm saying? And he carries himself the right way, so, you know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have too much pride. He don't have a thin ass skin where he responding to everybody's comments and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, motherfuckers be hating on dog, man, because he the man. It's easy to see.
I think the reason is because they can't get under his skin. You know, that's what it is. This is one of the only brothers in any sport that we ever had that's just clean across the board. This man ain't got no relationship issues, no issues at home. Kids doing amazing. He don't get no legal troubles. He always do the right thing. He opened up schools. He's a perfect spokesperson. He's a great leader.
Yeah.
Like, that's why you hate on him. That's why.
Because whenever somebody doing their best, you got to be some crab in the buckets and bring them down. Like I said, I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan, but you got to respect what this man has done for the game of basketball. And that's if you just admire the game of basketball in its totality, there's certain guys that just got to get their respect, no matter how else you feel about them. And LeBron has to be one of those guys on there. You have to give that man some respect, no matter how the fuck you feel about him. I hate to tell people that because that even counts for me. Like I said, I'm not a huge LeBron fan, but you got to give that man his dues. There's no reason he should endure this much hate. But like I said, I remember when Mike was going through this. Mike used to get all that hate. I remember when. I'm just saying.
That shit be off the court, though, that's what be bugging me out. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, he played the whole game clean. You know what I'm saying? Literally and figuratively.
Weird. I mean,
He
people
played
sit
the
there and
game
talk
clean.
about like his kid.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's,
yeah, and
that,
motherfuckers
like,
be
that's
saying
like,
like,
next level,
yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's when they get weird.
They do that up
I-
to
I-
everybody though.
Nah, bro,
Yes,
not to that level.
Whoa.
I don't think, bro.
So D Wade ain't just go through with all that with that.
Yeah,
I'm just
a lot-
saying
yeah,
it
motherfuckers
don't
go through
see.
a
But
lot,
if D Wade was just a regular average ass dude,
No.
they wouldn't have been caring about what his son or daughter wanted to do with themselves. But since this man is a celebrity, that they put it all on there, even though that's not how it's nobody's. But see how you see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this?
I see where you're going with it, but I would disagree. Where it's different is that what D Wade's son is doing is outside of the norm, and people already kind of disagree with that.
But it's outside of basketball. It ain't got nothing to do with that. That's all I'm saying.
No, I get that, but that's what I'm saying. When you talking about when you got weirdos that sit there and talk about Bronny, that has nothing to do with LeBron as a basketball player. That's for one. That's talking about a kid, for one, and then for two, he's not doing nothing outside of the norm except for going to college playing basketball.
But
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
Wade's son is doing something that where people already kind of
that's our culture,
shun
man.
anyway.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
In our culture, it's okay to treat everything like battle rap or some shit.
Yeah,
where
this shit is
there
weird.
can only be one and everybody can't be a king. Why I gotta be only one king? Motherfuckers win the championship every year. So because you ain't wearing this year, you ain't a king. You may not be the king of this year, but you still won.
Bro,
you know
like
what I'm saying?
That's just what, bro. That's wild to me that people say 4 and 6, and I'm like, bro, but the player that you say, you'll say Kevin Durant's better, but like, how many finals has KD even been to?
Yeah, dog.
Not 10.
That's not even.
You know
That's
what
not
I'm
even
saying?
To say 4 and 6, you gotta be like, damn. You gotta really think about that. Like, damn. I know.
KD,
I know this, but the nigga went there 10 damn times.
You know what KD
Tell
is,
me
too?
another player who has went to the final 10 times.
I shouldn't say this out loud because KD will find me. He one of them niggas. He'll find you. And he'll come back and talk shit about you. And there's too many things he can poke fun of me of.
So yeah,
But,
let's get a brush.
Damn. Look at
Chase him
that.
out.
Was KD. No.
Chase him off.
No, Dog to me is the most. He's the best role player ever. He's like
Who,
the best
KD?
two. KD is the best 2 on a team ever in the history of the NBA. But he's not a 1. And the reason why is his shot selection. His shot selection is too good. It's so good, and he doesn't shoot it enough to the point where, you know what I'm saying, he can never. I mean, he could be that guy, but when has he ever been?
But
And every team that he's went to, he's played behind somebody. He said he didn't want to play with Russ because he want to play in the right way, basically. But like, or motherfuckers said because he didn't want to play behind him. I think he didn't want to. Russ wasn't playing the right way for him. But he playing behind him was he was cool with that. He just that he wasn't playing the right way. He go to Golden State, they play the right way, but he playing behind them. But then he realized I ain't getting enough credit. So then we go to Brooklyn with Kyrie to play behind another nigga who want to take the shot. You know what I'm saying? He's always kind of playing behind the James Harden come, and then he go to motherfucking Phoenix with motherfucking Chris Paul and book. Then exit Chris Paul. Then here comes Bradley Beal. He's constantly behind a motherfucker.
that's the role he want to play though.
I'm just saying, getting back to the topic, he ain't no damn LeBron James because he ain't the one. This motherfucker ain't, you know what I'm saying? He's not the guy. He's not the strongest third in drink.
He
ain't the- you know
enjoys
what I'm
that
saying?
though. That's
Yeah, and that's dope.
Yeah,
And that's dope. But there are differences. There's slight differences in being great in levels to shit, but there are these levels, and that is a fact. Whether anybody want to debate that shit or not, I don't want to say it.
Well, we
But the proof is right
we
there.
could do
Yeah,
simple.
we got
We
it.
could do simple math. We'll do simple math. We take that Cleveland team that LeBron was inherited. All right.
Whoa.
Now we'll take that Cleveland team, the first one when he first got drafted by them.
With Oscars on the
Yep, where he took them to the finals. Okay. Now you take LeBron out of there and you put in KD.
Was that a Gauskas or was that Verge?
No, it was the Gauskas first and then Verjao came.
Okay.
But they both went.
Okay.
They both win.
Yep.
Okay.
Both all-stars.
You put KD in there, they don't go. If you take LeBron and you remove him out and you put KD, you insert KD as he getting in on that,
No. Yeah.
they don't go. That's all you got
Because
to
the rest of
do.
them can't get their own shot. You know what I'm saying? They got somebody to set them up for a shot.
That's your biggest answer.
Yeah.
That's your biggest answer.
Yeah.
Well, we got one answer. Pivoting.
If you put LeBron on that Thunder team with Westbrook, they win it.
Bro,
They had a lot of shit.
They don't probably. They winning it. They got Cephalosha on the bench. They got Harden. They winning it. If you put LeBron on that team, come on, man. They taking it.
Now, we talking about winning. Just pivoting over to football. We're going to do our NFL picks for the week. Ravens, Texans. If you guys don't know, Ravens did win today. They just won 31-10. Lamar
Okay,
Jackson. So happy for this brother, man.
Decent.
Was his
Iffy
own
picks.
agent, man. Finna win his second MVP. I personally think this is the Ravens' year simply because Harbaugh, Michigan won. I could definitely see. I mean, it always seemed like them storylines work out. One Harbaugh win the
Don't
college
they,
football, another Harbaugh win the NFL. Lamar having this game.
Is this his second playoff win or his first playoff
Second.
win? Second. I thought he was 1-3
It's a second.
Man, I
or
was
something like that prior to
They're going
this.
to the AFC
I was
game.
like damn
Yep.
praying that this man.
Who did you have on win today? I had the Ravens winning, but it was 28-24. I said Lamar gets the monkey off his back with his second playoff win. Who would you have winning today?
I had the Ravens. I had to pick them.
Ravens.
Yeah, I needed them to win.
You have Ravens too?
Yeah, I had the Ravens. I
Ravens.
just thought the defense was going to do what the defense was going to do.
Now, the game that will be coming on shortly, it might actually be on now, Packers 49ers. Who do you brothers think will win that one?
I gotta go to 49ers. Certain shit I just gotta do. I want the motherfuckers to pick the right answer in my mind, and if I'm wrong, I'll take that because in my mind I should have been right.
Who you got
I
in
should
those?
have been right.
I got the Niners riding McCaffrey's back. I think McCaffrey puts up $120 on the ground today, has 2 touchdowns.
Y'all think the floor gonna draw it up on these motherfuckers?
I think the Packers' biggest weakness is the run defense. The reason I say that is because they were
It's
able,
always been that glaring problem.
Yeah.
And San
They
Francisco
were
has
able
always been
to,
running
like,
the ball
kinda-
down their throat for the
Yeah,
last
be nice
5
to
years.
and that's exactly what they
Before
do.
McCaffrey was even.
I specifically remember a game where they said that we gonna run the ball on them 30 or 40 times, and that's exactly what the fuck they did. They ran the
not
ball
stopping.
30
They
and
just
40
running.
times in a
They
game.
be running.
Niggas would get hurt, and they still running that
running.
motherfucker. That's just what they do. They don't care. Put another motherfucker in there. We gonna run this
another
motherfucker. Who else gonna
I
run
don't
it?
even know who all the motherfuckers were.
Hey, McCaffrey, take a knee.
Everybody
Debo, come back and do what you do.
49ers. You know, I mean, Debo.
Debo said, he's come on. You remember playing running back? Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be the weirdo, man. I don't want it to be that way, but I got the Packers.
God damn it.
I got
you
the
did
Packers.
this shit last week.
Fam, I'll be kind
You
of
the
right.
green and gold.
I'll be
jinx.
kind of right a lot. I don't.
I
like
know.
It.
He
I
was
don't
right
I don't-
about that.
I don't like it. But 28-31. I just think Purdy has issues with things get tight on the Packers
I picked the
defense.
Packers
The
last
Packers
week, too. I
defense
did
is
pick.
playing a lot better. Jordan Love, outside of Josh Allen, has been the hottest quarterback the past 2 months. Young team, a lot of talent. Sometimes, I think that can help, but they're just ignorant enough to think they can win.
I'm trying to tell you.
And if the 49ers get down, I've never really seen Brock Purdy be able to, be that guy and, bring them back. But I would love for the 49ers to win. I'm big side. I know he's a huge fan, so I'm rooting for the 49ers, but I really think this Packers team, they're rolling right now. I don't see them making it necessarily to the Super Bowl. But I don't know, we'll see. But I got the Packers winning today, 31-28.
Okay.
Bucks Lions. Who you guys got winning this one?
I got the Lions, man. I'm taking the more physical team.
I'm going Bucks, man. I think.
Baker.
Yeah, for some reason I feel like the Lions just barely squeaked out against them Rams, and I feel like the only reason I say that is because I went and rewatched that game, and Baker sneakily getting it down that field. This is the same championship team, just without Tom Brady.
I picked
It's
Baker
a
last
lot of
week.
those guys are the same. They in championship mode. They know how to win. I think for some reason I'm going with the Bucks on this, man. I think
Lions.
He
Tampa.
gonna be running for his life. Baker Mayfield. I'm going Lions.
Lions.
I'm going Lions.
Bucks.
Yep.
I think the Bucks defense will create a turnover. But Goff is a veteran. A lot of people forget he has been a Super
I
Bowl.
was getting ready to say
That
that.
O-line.
I seen him play more playoff games than I
Yeah.
seen Baker. That's
That O-line, I think, will be a difference. If they can protect Goff, I think he'll be able to carve them up. I love Jahmyr Gibbs. I think I might have picked him to be Rookie of the Year. I know he was one of the players I definitely picked that I love coming out of Alabama. And then Jameson Williams on the other end, who I call him a 9 wide receiver, because he's so fast, but he's 6'2".
Be the vein in that middle though.
Yeah, and that's
They just blocked the
He's
Rams.
different.
That
Playoff time.
Yeah, I
I'm just
understand.
saying.
But that O line is the strength of Detroit, and Penei Sewell might be the best tackle in the league. So
They just blocked the Rams.
yeah, I think
feel like
that was a huge win. I think for
be
Goff
okay.
and for that organization. I think this will be another huge win. They haven't had 2 straight playoff wins since 1991. But I got them winning at 23-17 over the Bucks.
Say word.
They might have had Barry.
Chiefs
You know what I'm
Bills. What do you think?
I'm gonna keep it simple and plain. I am not going against motherfucking what's his
Patty.
name, Pat Mahomes ever again. It's not gonna happen. If the regular season, okay. In the
I
playoffs,
try to tell
in the
motherfuckers.
playoffs, I gotta see this motherfucker lose. I'm not gonna be
Patty.
the motherfucker to say it's Pat Mahomes.
Patty.
Patty by a shot, man. I gotta see him lose, man.
I gotta see
Playoff Patty, something different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he been beating everybody.
Fuck, man, I'm always the weirdo. This is simply Josh Allen year. I think a down year for Mahomes. Unlike other times, this game is in Buffalo, and I give Allen his. I just think this is Allen year. I think I finally think he's
It
finally.
should be.
Yeah.
All signs point to go.
Yeah.
Every pick I'm making is feel like I'm going against the grain of my
This-
own mind and shit.
The way that this Bill team.
It's nice, though.
I just can't go against them. That's my
That's
only
it.
reason for
No.
picking this team.
No.
Because I feel like Buffalo should win.
No, I get that. I get that. But I will say this: I'm picking Allen and them to win today, 28-14.
Money on that.
But
game.
what I will say is this is Allen's best shot with this Buffalo team.
Yep.
When you look at that Super
I
Bowl,
did that.
Mahomes has an aging Kelsey and a young wide receiver core right now. Allen has been the best player the second half of the season. I think that play continues and one game away from being in the Super Bowl. So I think Buffalo's been rolling. I think the Chiefs this just simply comes down to the Chiefs just don't have enough weapons. And Josh Allen, when he does have to put on that cape, I think it's just, but it's not, I say 28-14 if Buffalo can get to rolling. But that Kansas City defense is not like a typical Kansas City defense.
Exactly.
But but it is in Buffalo, and they typically play a lot better there. So
I will say that Kansas City defense wasn't
not
like
typical.
It wasn't like it was last year. And the one thing that I say about Kansas City defense is the defense is better than it was last year, as I just said.
Yeah.
The thing about it is they don't have to get interceptions. They don't have to get fumbles. They just got to get either 3 points or a punt. That's all they got to do. Limit to that. If they can just stop them from scoring, Patty going to put up 7. And at the end of the day, it's crazy that we acting like, Andy Reid ain't back here masterminding this shit because he back here doing the clockwork. This man got the blueprint to the game. I'm sure it's legends of the game. It's John Madden whispering this nigga ear.
Yeah.
Like, back the wagon. What he say? Load the wagon.
The shit he do right now is so cold with Pat Mahomes. He made me go back and think about what he was doing with motherfucking McNabb.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
for real.
It's just the way he drew up shit.
And how they was running shit, then how they defense was working.
you think McNabb a Hall of Famer?
No.
Nah,
passing yards.
he needed
Super
1 or 2
Bowl.
more years to like run shit, and maybe I would have put him up there.
Well, I'm gonna ask
If
y'all.
you lose a Super Bowl, you gotta lose more than one Super Bowl. To
That's
me.
what I'm saying. He needed 1 or 2 years.
I want to ask y'all and y'all out there too. 5 accomplishments a player must have in order to make the NBA or NFL Hall of Fame, but have not won a championship.
You gotta have a good
So
record.
at number 5, what would you say? Henry?
I would say a good record. Like there's guys that have great records. Like we'll say probably like John Stockton, who has like a great record. He just ran into Mike in the finals. We gonna act like the Jazz.
Team record.
I mean, like a great like regular season record. Like your regular season, like getting in there. Like when they say like 82 games, and out of those 82 games, you won 50 or something every game. That means your win-loss is gonna be better. That means there's only like
That's what I meant.
yeah, your win-loss percentage gotta be decent. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be a winning. I would say more than 500. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like 70% or something. I mean, like there's guys out here with like a 72 win percentage. You know what I'm saying? Just something like you gotta have a good little record. Like your record gotta be nice.
What would you say is number 5?
Shit, I'd say, and I ain't got many, but I'd say your accolades, like MVPs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit that you've accomplished in this motherfucker.
I like that. I went with numerous All-Star appearances. I think as far as in the NBA or NFL, I think having numerous All-Star appearances, I think is important.
I don't feel like we have 5 apiece of these, but we gonna see how this goes.
Okay. And number 4, what you got, Hendo?
Stats and averages.
I think like there's guys that like normally are like scoring leagues that might average like 25 or 30, and that's tough. Average 25 out of 80 some games. If you play, average player probably plays about 60 of the 82. That's about right.
Yeah,
if you're averaging about 25, that's crazy. Or if you're averaging 15 rebounds or 4 steals a game, even 2 steals. That's nuts. So I would say averages and stats. You know what I'm saying? Coming to that.
Yeah, that was my next answer and all of my other answers. I have no answers. These are the answers.
I got more.
What else?
I got more.
I need to hear these.
I got more.
It's all about stats to me, shit. What the hell did you do? That's the proof you was here.
Stats. I mean, I think awards, in my opinion,
straight up.
I think awards, in my opinion, is important. I think
that's the proof you was here.
Yeah, I think awards, and when I say that, I think of MJ winning Defensive Player of the Year award.
To me, that's like an accolade, though.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no,
see, an accolade would be like, you was the best scorer of the year. That's how I think about the accolade. Like, you was the top scorer.
Well, yeah, that's
number one in steals, best defender.
I call that the scoring champ.
Then I went with number 3, deep playoff runs, and you had to make more than one. I would take that into account.
And that's crazy because I was actually gonna say playoff wins. Is big. That's what I was gonna say with that, playoff wins.
That's important.
Another thing,
that's important.
Turning organization around.
Yep.
Somebody like a Joe Burrow. Let's say Joe Burrow, he just simply never win because he went up against a Pat Mahomes, or because he went up against
if Joe Burrow ended up going to 2 more Super Bowls and he lost them both, I feel like he's still in Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
If he getting these same numbers that he getting all the time and shit.
I feel like another big clock.
But he turned that organization around.
Minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of the same thing with even if Reggie White wouldn't have won with the Packers, once he came to the Packers, he kind of changed that organization around. I mean, they were still really good, but he kind of changed that, you know what I'm saying, the way they did things around. So I think that's important. And number 1 for me it's not necessarily number 1, but I went with memorable moments and where the story of the NBA or the NFL can't be told without mentioning.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Not just the memory and the moments to me, but where they can't tell the story of this league without you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Iconic moments got to go up there too, because there's certain iconic moments that we got to even like. As much as Iverson didn't win, we all remember his first finals wins ever because he stepped over to run that. That's why we all iconic moments.
Well, what if it was just the crossover of Mike though? That's a moment, but that's not like.
I mean, that was iconic. That was an iconic moment because of the matchup. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's iconic. Like when Vince dunked over that 7-footer. That's iconic.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But if it was just those moments though with Idol, if you take just those 2 moments, stepping over fam and the Mike crossover. If you take
at the level it was at though, in the finals.
But he lost and he only got there once.
But that was the biggest winner. They only won that one. That was the only one they won, and they lost every single one of them after that.
Well, that sounds even worse, depending on how you're looking.
But that was a huge moment because he hit the game winner and then stepped over. It was an iconic moment, but it was at the finals. What I'm saying is, he did it at the highest level for that time, even though it was one game.
But at the same time, though, you see where we going with
I get it. But he was there with it.
Yeah,
he was there with it. That's not his only iconic moment, but that's his biggest.
That's what I'm saying, though. If it was just, that's why I say the moment.
He got more, though. He got more.
I'm not sure about Hall of Fame with just the moments. Because if it's just the moments, then you know what I'm saying.
You still tell the story.
You know what I'm saying?
NBA without that moment.
Yeah, but it's a whole bunch of moments.
The Lakers were in the finals this year. They won 4-1. You could absolutely tell that story without saying anything about Allen Iverson stepping over.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but if I told you,
Mark Jackson with this knee and this chest,
but if I showed you
definitely tell the story
biggest iconic moment
without that,
when Kawhi Leonard hit that shot for that game winner and that motherfucker rolled around that motherfucking rim and that motherfucker was sitting over there like that, that's an iconic moment. when the Bulls was playing the Jazz and they said that Mike pushed off and he got right here and he hit that motherfucker. That's an iconic moment.
You don't get to go to the Hall of Fame because of that one moment.
But those are...
He goes to the Hall of Fame because he's Kawhi Leonard.
But those are iconic
that
moments, though.
Right.
You got to tell about the icon because that was the year he won. Those are iconic moments.
Let me take
he also
you back
won
to
that
a time, I call it 1992.
Those games happen too.
That's iconic
Chicago
moment, though. You
Bulls
get
are
what I'm
down
saying?
to the
That's
Portland
iconic.
Trailblazers, somewhere around 20 points. I forget how many points we were down. It was game 6. It was in Portland. The Bulls are losing. Mike is on the bench. It's been a horrible day. Looking like it's about to be over. Guess who starts taking over? The bench. You got Hanson in here hitting threes, all types of motherfuckers. It wasn't just one moment, but like they did something like iconic and got us back in that game to help us win like a motherfucker. And none of these guys are Hall of Famers because the moment without being the guy isn't anything. But if you're the guy in that moment, that's different.
What's Dame Dollar's biggest shot?
Sending OKC home.
When he hit that motherfucker in Paul George's motherfucking mouth from
But see who you
motherfucking
said it was?
35 feet away.
Right.
That's an iconic moment.
But you
He
can't
sending
tell
them
me
home.
when Mike Miller. You can't tell me when Mike Miller hit a shot, a buzzer beater,
Right.
or an iconic.
Because he's not an iconic player like that. He's hit some big moments, but
that's what he's saying.
for
That's
instance,
what he's saying,
though.
but we look at Ray
You don't
Allen.
make it to the
But we look
Hall
at Ray
of
Allen.
Fame
But we look at Ray Allen
because of the moment.
No, but
You make it
if
to the Hall of Fame if you
but
got.
if you haven't
Ray
a lot
Allen
of
better than Dwayne Wade.
if
Both of these guys are Hall of Famers, by the way.
I'm just,
So
I'm
no
just-
matter
I'm
what
just
you say,
bullshit.
they did.
Chris Bosh hitting that shot, that's an iconic shot. He hit that in a big moment. That's a big game. Rob Horry, when he hits that motherfucking shot to send motherfucking Sacramento back, that's an iconic moment.
Is Rob Horry in the Hall ofAme?
Shit, for all them rings, yeah, I don't know. I don't think he is. I'm pretty sure he ain't. But the hardware tell me different.
I hear you. I feel like you should be in there too.
I'm just
But I
saying,
feel like
but-
that proves no matter how many big moments you got, nigga, if you ain't that guy, you ain't in the Hall of Fame. Look at Rob Horry and the hardware.
I like that.
But that's a prime example. Would be Robert Horry, a guy that's
That motherfucker need to be.
I do gotta ask. We're talking about Robert Horry, talking about making some big shots. Another kid that's making some big shots this year is Wembanyama, who's having a phenomenal rookie year. Is he the best rookie we've seen since LeBron?
Absolutely on sheer ability. This nigga covered too much ground. I've never seen a motherfucker just be ready for the alley-oop while he at the 3-point line. You know what I'm saying? It's weird for me. It's weird for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's still weird for him. I feel like he ain't totally figured out every sweet spot on the floor what he'll do in that area. Next year, he gonna be even better. You know what I'm saying? Once he sit back away from the game, process how fast it was moving, watching tape and shit, and figuring out what else he could be doing. That shit about to get scary, probably.
Yeah.
Scary house.
What do you think, Hendo? Best best since LeBron?
I think he's probably one of the better. It was supposed to be Zion, but Zion had to take several years off. I'm just saying that's what it was supposed to be. He was supposed to be the next one up. So I think Wemby is going to be the best talent because you don't know what his ceiling's ever going to be. But I don't think that's going to translate into a lot of wins because the West is really tough right now.
The San Antonio is trash.
And they don't have a lot of talent over there. So I could see him being the best person on a sinking ship, yeah.
No, is he the best rookie?
Yeah, I think I would say he has to be. His numbers are just ridiculous what he can just average and what he can do. So I don't see nobody really fucking with those numbers at a rookie stage.
Right now he's averaging 19.8, 10 rebounds, 2.9 assists, and 3.1 blocks, which is first in the league.
That's tough.
Is he the best rookie since LeBron? I would say no. I would say he's probably the best rookie since Luka. Luka averaged 21, 8, and 7 his rookie year, where LeBron averaged 25 and 5, respectfully, but was very raw, basically playing off his talent and natural, basketball IQ. So I would say no. Luka and Wemby both play professionally at a young age and at a high level. So from a basketball maturity level, they're both above LeBron as a rookie. His offensive skill set is better than LeBron, as well as his defense, not only because of his size, but from the effort side of the ball. Night in and night out, averaging 19.8, 10 rebounds, 2.9 assists, 3.1 blocks, which is leading the league. He would be the first rookie to do so since Bol Bol, who averaged fucking nuts. Five blocks per game as a rookie.
How much tick was he getting? How many games did he play?
Shit,
I feel like he never got tick.
He's probably under 40 games.
Right. That average is like barely legit.
Wemby
was 4 games.
Wemby became the second youngest player to have 35 and 10 in a game, and they did it against KD. I actually watched that game.
Yeah.
He'll be the top player. In my opinion, he'll be the top player in the league in 3 years.
That's a hell of a projection.
He's an alien, bro. He is
3 years.
Barring injury, yeah, he'll be the best player.
He'll be the best player. Gotta get some talent around it. If they don't, that means like 3 years of like 2 years of tanking.
3-0. 14-0.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
It's 3-0.
I'm ready to see it.
He said I'm ready. I'm not.
Dog, I actually am. Dog. I just think it's a bad matchup.
It is.
Again for San Francisco.
It is.
Because
it is.
Dog, LaFleur's drawn it up. This young buck is tricked himself into thinking,
nigga, that's what I said.
We can actually hear.
That's what I said.
And this shit can actually be done. And when you get him like that, that's fucked up because it might actually happen now.
Yes.
Because.
Yes.
Man, this is all I was trying to tell y'all last week. Y'all wouldn't let me break it down. I kept saying Romo, I wouldn't trust him in the second half of the game over motherfucking Love. But what I was...
That's Dak. It's Dak.
I mean, Dak. Yeah, Dak. What I was saying, I forget what I said. But Dak, because I'm like, dog, y'all started saying all Dak's motherfucking stats, and I'm like, okay, so he's having an awesome year. I didn't know all the numbers. Same point in time, I'm knowing what I'm seeing. Even in the beginning of the year when they were struggling, Love was good second half of the games. Then he started getting a little bit better a few times in the beginning of the game. Towards the end of the year, they steamrolling. What happened was that damn running back who loved to play in Dallas because he's from down there. But same point in time, so this is a different animal going to San Francisco. But with the way LaFleur is drawing it up, that young buck, he gonna get knocked down a few times. But he gonna keep getting back up. And this nigga is gonna be completing a whole bunch of motherfucking passes.
I believe this is their first
They
time
putting points on that board.
No,
they finna put points up on the motherfuckers.
Yeah, they play I don't think
I just don't want to pick them.
And the thing is, it's 5 minutes to go in the first quarter and the Niners hadn't scored. So this is what I was saying is, we're gonna have to see if Brock Purdy can be that guy from where they can play from behind. And it seemed. We ain't seen the game because of course we're here, but yeah, man, it's gonna be. Trust me, I do not want the Packers to win.
You know my strategy used to
win, but I got that feeling.
You talk about playing from behind. When I play motherfuckers on Madden, you know what I used to always do, or try to do at least. I don't like getting the ball first, but if I do, score, whatever. Get on defense, motherfuckers feel the need. They need to hurry up and score. You back in the passing offense. Passing defense. Motherfucker, if they get the ball first and they don't score, then I get the ball and not score, they definitely anxious.
Yep.
Don't get stopped again and not score. You can even beat 3. It don't even matter. You so anxious, you one-dimensional.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And if you have a quarterback that's not good, like in real life, Purdy. If you have a quarterback, when you say play from behind, a lot of people think being down 20. A lot of people think in the fourth quarter. You talking about even in the first fucking quarter, when the defense is allowed to set up a certain way. This is what we talking about. Because a lot of people think it's just a broad comment.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to deep dive a little bit into the analyzing what the hell we talking about and why we saying what the hell we saying. Oh yeah, when you playing from behind, it's a whole different ball game. When you playing when you up, you don't know if you passing the ball, running the ball. When there's that sense of urgency in your mind, every time you pass, even if you still run the ball, Don't let that shit not work because now that pressure is extra on you and it's time to pass the ball. Every time you get the ball now.
Yep.
It's situational.
It is. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't want them to win, but man. Questions. 10 questions this week. The 10 best rookie seasons. Talking about Wemby. The 10 best rookie seasons by any athlete, any sport. At number 10, for me, I went with Earl Campbell, 1978, 1,450 rushing yards, 13 touchdowns. Earl Campbell.
I'm about to guess a whole bunch of niggas just so you know. I was not prepared.
Okay.
Bo Jackson, nigga. Seemed like he was killing right out the gate. He was playing baseball.
No,
He was coming right to the game. You know what I'm
He
saying?
was killing right out the
Just
gate.
like
Right
Deion
out the
Sanders.
gate.
Not getting no credit for it.
Who you got him though?
LT.
Shit,
Oh, wow.
seemed
Right
like
out
that
the
was
gate.
good. I would have probably
I like
guessed that at some point in
Yeah,
time,
he had a
too.
phenomenal rookie
He was
year.
good the whole time.
That nigga came out snapping.
He was good the whole time. He was always good.
Number 9 for me, I went with Elvin Hayes.
No,
Washington Bullets, 1968, 1969.
He went deep
Led the
into
league in
archives.
points at 28 points a game and 17 rebounds.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, Elvin, a lot of people, yeah. Big E was nice. His turnaround was crazy. Number 9, B.I.
Number 9.
Best rookie seasons by any athlete, any sport.
I'm going to go Serena Williams. That count? That count?
Yeah, that was a rook. I mean, that was her rookie
The
season.
head immediately. She took her head down to
She
her.
can't.
Her and her motherfucking sister. They was busting heads. The Williams sisters.
Beads are everywhere on the court.
Mm-hmm. Driving.
Yeah, wow.
So they coaching his ass off.
Smell like cocoa butter out
You stupid.
here. And whatever tennis ball smell like. Oh, shit.
The pink lotion.
I smell it.
It's real pink lotion.
Y'all,
What number?
Queen Birthday, you said?
What's that, dog? Grease. What's that? Oh, shit.
Number 8, Hendo.
Eric Dickerson.
Eric Dickerson. Actually, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I said number 9. You
Yeah,
number
yeah.
9.
Oh, shit. So, Eric Dickerson.
Yeah,
Eric
Eric
Dickerson.
Dickerson gonna be on the list. He was killing the whole time.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was killing it.
It was never not a moment.
Oh, really? College, he went right to the
Them
league.
big ass
Killing.
glasses on, killing.
That's all I think.
Number 8 for me, I went with David Robinson, 1989-90 season. Averaged 24-12, 3.9 blocks. But the big thing, him being there, added 35 wins to that team from the previous year.
Ouch.
Phenomenal rookie year. A lot of people forget how good
Speaking of
Adam
the
was.
turnaround of a team, I gotta go New York City, Knickerbockers.
I already
Pat
know
Ewing.
what you gonna say. Patty
Pat Ewing, dog. Pat Ewing, dog. 17 rounders. The Knickerbockers. The New York
I
City.
know they went by that
Yeah.
very, very
New
long.
York City
Yeah.
basketball, Knickerbockers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who'd you go?
Number 8, Hendo.
Oscar Robertson.
Yeah, he was pretty good coming out
Oh,
of college too.
No.
And he was good the whole time in Milwaukee.
At number
Yeah,
7,
good.
I think this guy's incredibly underrated. A lot of people forget how good he was as a rookie. 2006, Mr. Ewell himself, Devin Hester. 6 returns for a touchdown that year and won to start off the Super Bowl. That's one hell of a rookie year.
That was.
Devin
I
Hester,
remember. I watched it.
2006. Yeah, I had to go there.
Yeah,
Show a little Chicago.
You did.
love.
You went.
Number 7, B.I.
You really went there.
Nah.
Pretty amazing.
Nah. I had my man in the trend.
Pretty amazing.
You lost him with that one.
Do it have to be
You ever lose a nigga?
Yeah, I definitely got lost in that. Definitely got. Do it have to be the
Any-
first year?
Yeah, rookie year.
I don't even
It
know.
has
I'm still
to be
picked
the
right
first.
now.
Yeah.
It definitely is my pick.
I mean, you could take Blake. I mean, it was technically a second year, but it was
Right.
rookie year. He had
Pat
phenomenal-
Mahomes the first year he started. What about that?
That's not his rookie year.
Man, his rookie year. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go with Allen Iverson, man, because he was fucking niggas
I
up
like that.
coming right out of Georgetown.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
like
Yeah,
that.
man, it was about to be the scoring leader in a couple years.
And it wasn't just
Yeah.
basketball with him either.
Yeah, the whole shit was done.
It was everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, the whole vibe was just
Hendo,
From the streets,
What you
son.
got?
D Rose.
Number 7, D Rose.
D Rose, man.
That was
He
huge.
came through. He was splash.
Yeah.
It just don't get much bigger than that sometimes, you know.
That boy's young as hell winning MVP.
At number 6, I had 1961-62 season. Walt Bellamy does not get enough love.
Oh, shit.
Came in as a rookie, averaged 31 and 19. Turned that bullet second round, led the league in field goal percentage at 51% per game. Walt Bellamy, 61-62 season. Does not get enough love out. That's old heads, man.
That's fine.
Y'all young
Right.
brothers, check out Walt Bellamy, man. He was a dog,
That was a
man.
good one. I like that.
Who you got? Number 6, B.I.
Best rookie season. I'm gonna go Michael Jordan, man. 28 points a game.
Pops.
You know what I'm saying? Right out the gate, busting heads.
Pops, that's nice. Number 6, who you got, Hendo? Great
Dick,
rookie season.
Dick
Got
Night
athlete.
Train Lane.
Say the word. Quarterback that no one remembers.
Nah, this nigga was a monster.
This motherfucker was Deion Sanders. The whole Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
Nobody ever talk about this motherfucker. I guess he
But
played
he
with
likes to
Detroit.
tackle.
Yeah, he did.
That nigga had 14
Yeah.
interceptions, 298 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Dog.
That nigga was just crazy, man.
Dog, cold as a
Dog.
bitch. But yeah, nobody remember it. Did he play with the Detroit Lions though? I think that's probably why
It was
nobody.
the Raiders, I thought.
Was it the Raiders?
I thought it was the Raiders.
Was he a Detroit Lion or a Raider?
Shit.
Or maybe that was Hayes. I think that was Hayes that maybe played with the
I think he
Raiders.
was.
Yeah, Night Train Lane was a Lion, I think.
Yeah, it was Hayes. I
Yeah,
think it
man.
was Hayes.
Ain't nobody, I guess, paying attention.
1952.
This
Like
is
Detroit
yeah,
Lions?
we talking about
That's what I think it was, yeah, 1952.
Number 5 for me, I went with Cam Newton, 2011 rookie year. 21 passing touchdowns, 14 rushing touchdowns.
True for that.
The first rookie, not the first, but only one of 3 rookies ever to pass for 4,000 passing yards. Cam Newton, that 2011 year, huge.
I'm going out on a limb here. I'm gonna say Joe Burrow. Was that his rookie year? When did they go to the Super
He
Bowl? Was
got
that
hurt
his
his
second
rookie
year?
year.
God damn it. Okay. What about Blake Griffin? He got hurt. You said I can get the Blake Griffin
Yeah,
clause.
Blake Griffin, yeah.
So I
Sounds
get that
valid.
clause in there. I'm
Yeah.
going Joe Burrow on the Blake Griffin.
No, he got hurt. He
clause.
got hurt. So that counts.
Oh man. Okay.
Blake is like if you said Chet Holmgren.
Right. Yeah, it's live. I'm gonna have to go Jim Brown.
Ooh.
Just because I know for a fact this nigga was killing
Ooh.
every year he ever played football.
Ooh. I like that.
That's taking a guess. I told you all of these are guesses.
You could have
I
took
don't have
Blake.
stats to back them up.
But this is wow. I didn't know this. His best rebounding year was his rookie year, where he gave you 22 and 12.
Damn it, 12. If he averaged 12 rebounds the whole time
Only averaged double digits rebounds twice in his career.
at that size, because
His-
he's actually
his-
strong. That's
his-
the problem. He
his
don't get his
first-
feet right.
His first 2 years, he averaged 12 point. He averaged 12
He needs to
point
watch Dennis Rodman
one.
tapes.
He averaged 12.1 his rookie year, 10.9 his second year, and then never averaged it again. The closest he got to was 9.5.
It's all about boxing people out, man.
Yeah.
If you can see the ball come off the rim, man, and box people out so you can get to the open, get the ball in the open space and you the one to get. Come on, bro, just put your backside on somebody. You shouldn't be 6'9" and that damn strong.
Hey.
You getting that few rebounds.
Hey,
Man, you're over here trying to get alley oops and shit, man. Get your ass in the paint, man. Get that shit off the glass.
number 5. Who would you have, Hendo? Great rookie season by an athlete.
Will Chamberlain.
Ooh, I like that.
He was definitely on the list.
And that's who I had at number 4, 59-60 season, averaged 37.6 points, 27 rebounds. Was rookie of the year and MVP. Will Chamberlain for me at number 4, 59-60 season. That's crazy. 37 to 27. That's bananas. As a rookie.
Ouch.
As a rookie.
Remember, I have 0 numbers to back this shit up.
I
I got Adrian Peterson. That's what I'm going with. That's my pick, and I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
If I had to guess, he probably fucked him up right away. I
If
don't know.
I had to guess.
I don't know.
If I had to guess.
Hey man, 0 stats. I ain't even looked that shit up. I thought, no, for the viewers at home.
Oh,
No, I thought you was gonna be like, oh man, this dude or this dude who had the better rookie year. You know what I'm saying? Mess around and get some stats and some shit. Who had the better, you know what I'm saying, rookie
shit.
year. I misread the question.
Nah, you good.
Perdona, ma.
You all good. Nah, he had what did he do that year?
Okay.
Oh yeah, he had a phenomenal rookie year. He was a Pro Bowler, 1,341 yards, 12 touchdowns, averaged 95 yards a game as a rookie.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, one of the greatest running backs.
He was really
ever.
killing the whole time. He was killing in college, killing the league,
Yeah,
MVP type shit.
yeah.
It's a good guess.
Who you got, Hendo? Number 4.
I went with baseball, man. Joe DiMaggio.
Ooh.
Ooh.
They
Okay.
was sleep, man. I was sleep.
You know, I love baseball. I like that.
Okay.
At number 3 for me, I went with 1998, man. Huge fan. Mr. West Virginia himself, Randy Moss. 1,313 receiving yards, 17 touchdowns, which was
Okay.
crazy as a rookie.
Okay.
But was even more crazy, he did that shit in 11 games. In 11 games as a rookie, Randy Moss.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mr. Showed My Ass, a.k.a. Mr. West Virginia,
We want it.
a.k.a. Moss, though.
AKA straight cash, homie.
For real.
Shit, on the wide receiver note, then I'm gonna have to go ahead and say Justin Jefferson. This motherfucker came
That's
out
true.
and killing it real quick.
True.
He got a whole bunch of stats. I see some shit about him having more, what was that, receiving yards, catches, touchdowns, or some shit more than all the Bears had in the history of the Bears, and some shit like combined or something in the first 2 years. In the first 2 years of his career, I'm assuming that first career had to be pretty productive too. So I'm gonna go with Justin Jefferson.
I like that pick.
Sorry about the Bell comment.
No, it's all good.
Fuck that.
It's all good, man. It's all good. It's good. It's cool. We got help on the way.
It's cool.
We got help on the way.
Man, who you call T.I.? This nigga's a help.
Calling Caleb. Caleb, come help us, sir.
He don't want to be a Bear, so
That's all.
This is
That's
where
all
we at with it.
conjecture.
this is
Ain't
where we
nobody
at
ain't heard
with
that come out of his mouth.
It's real close to.
I don't think
go
so.
with,
Yeah, 1,400 yards and 7 touchdowns.
The enemy.
You gonna go where that money at?
We need a coach. It don't even matter who the hell we get a quarterback. Cause niggas gonna
Money,
tell
yeah.
them to throw all these halfback, these wide receiver
At
screens
number-
and shit.
At
How
number
many wide
2,
receiver screens they throw last year, Hendo?
they're not doing that again.
How many wide receiver
They're
screens
not
they throw?
doing that
Endless.
again.
Oh, shit.
At number
Infinity signs.
at number
No problem
2,
right here.
I went with Michael Jordan, 28, 6'6",
Oh, okay.
2.4 steals.
Okay.
Phenomenal rookie season.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Dr. the Julius Irvin out this motherfucker. That's my guy. I don't give a fuck. We talking about ABA, NBA. He
Like
came
that.
fucking their ass right on up. Straight up. You figured out coming from Rucker Park. Oh, niggas want to see his show.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Oh yeah, man. The Fisher saved whatever the fuck. Pittsburgh. Yeah, oh yeah.
Fish to save Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Fisher saved Pittsburgh.
Y'all checking it out, man. It's actually a really good movie, man.
Fucking him right up.
Yeah, the fish, buddy that had the do-rag on out there hooping.
I feel like I got the same number 1 as somebody
Yeah.
else. We got down way too far for motherfuckers who have not said this motherfucker.
Who was that?
I've been saving this motherfucker, so it ain't no fluke for me.
You still. He
Damn, I ain't even
too.
said. I ain't even
No,
said
you
nothing
on?
yet.
He
No,
had
I know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, you got him.
Yeah, you on your second to last. You ain't on your
Magic.
Oh shit, yeah.
Magic.
Magic.
Yeah, that's my last pick.
That was it.
Yeah, that's the one, right?
Yeah.
I got one more for you too.
That's what I want. I went with Magic.
I mean, it's
18
hard not to. This
Yeah,
nigga won the
18
championship.
18
You
points.
know what I'm saying? I've been saving this in my mental Rolodex for 10 picks, goddamn.
18, 7-7, 42, 15-7 to win the Finals MVP and a ring as a rookie. Magic, I feel like, has the greatest rookie season of any athlete. So I think that's pretty unanimous.
It ain't even close. And put the icing on the cake, he just won the goddamn college championship the year before.
Yeah.
Against his soon-to-be rival, Larry Bird.
Yeah.
You can't make this shit up. This shit's amazing.
Yeah. Little update. Packers up 3-0 end of the first quarter. Hopefully 49ers can, come back. We'll see what Brock Purdy made of. And, I think they absolutely have to win. If 49ers don't win this game, then I think the Packers are going to the Super Bowl, and that's what I don't want. Now I think that'll be great for Lamar, because I want to see Lamar win it. I think that'll be not necessarily a cakewalk, but I think just from a physical standpoint, and they don't have an answer for Lamar. But
no one has an answer for Lamar this year.
Yeah, Lamar is just I just feel like it's between him and Josh Allen. It's just one of they, and I just feel like
It's not Josh Allen.
you don't think so.
It's not Josh Allen.
All right, we'll see. But I know what time it is though.
Oh, yeah.
Trade yourself.
yeah.
Excuse me, B. I'll tell you what time it is.
Trade yourself. Let's trade yourself.
Trade yourself.
Oh, man.
Trade yourself. This is
That's
how we
all right.
always end every episode. Trade yourself. We typically try to pick a sports figure. It's just a nice way of saying, F you. You don't have it could be your brother, your cousin, your kid, your
Make it so personal.
it could be your boss, anybody, somebody in church. If they acting a fool, don't look at them and tell them, cuss them out. Just look at them and say, you want to know what? You, sir, ma'am, you need to trade yourself.
He said it.
We try to keep it with sports figures. Brett Favre, the welfare queen, on the Denver Nuggets head coach. Guys like that. But B.I.
This segment has morphed. This used to be like, oh, this nigga know he been on this team for too long. Man, I'm up out of here,
He said
man.
this shit is more.
Like I'm about to get up out like Dame or something important. Like, oh man, I'm up out of here, man. Fuck that, ain't finna win shit.
Not no
Trade
more, my
yourself.
gang.
This nigga said, this is a whole new segment right here. I'm with the shit though, because we gonna keep it all legit on both sides, all that in between.
Who need to trade their stuff this week?
This time, Bill Belichick, man.
Ooh.
Bill Belichick is funny style for one reason to me. You know what I'm saying? Just for thinking that his style of coaching is still relative to young motherfuckers. He think he can go somewhere with a ready-made team on some Tom Brady shit and make it work like a player can. Nah, bro. When a whole bunch of people don't like you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you ain't gonna make the team better, but certain teams will really benefit from having him. If you got a young team that, to me, he Tom Thibodeau. He's a Tom Thibodeau type of coach, where he can get you to a certain level, but they ain't never gonna get you over a few humps. Well, you're gonna be a few humps back, messing around with him at this point in time in his career, because I don't feel like it's as simple as plug and play. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you put this motherfucker in, and then the players change this way. Coaches change and shit too, but you thinking about just for the good. There may be some, dissension amongst the ranks and coaches, amongst the players, and you don't want a mutiny. And this shit could end up ugly. You know what I'm saying? To be very honest, but like same point in time, I just feel like it ain't as easy. If it was that easy, he could just go to Dallas with a ready-made team. But why not? Just Jerry Jones is there. You know what I'm saying? It's a culture thing too. It's a culture thing. And you can't just plug and play. So, and I don't really feel like he fit most teams in the league. So that's as far as the culture.
Right now, what they're saying is Atlanta, and I think Atlanta they could benefit from a culture change.
Or the Chargers.
I will say I'm gonna try to be respectful of Bill Belichick for motherfucking what? Man, he looks stupid as hell in some Atlanta gear. Right now, in my mind, me picturing this motherfucker in an Atlanta Falcons fucking cut-off sleeve polo with a t-shirt under it. He looks stupid already. On turf.
Damn.
On turf. He's a defensive coach, though. None of this just seems like it even makes sense to me in the first place. Look, man, I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure if any of this shit is a fit for him. Absolutely overrated. This dude, he coached like a dinosaur, man. Like a fucking dinosaur.
Is he the greatest defensive head coach? Would you give him that?
At this point in time, or are we talking about over his career?
Over his career.
Because I'm talking about the product that is Bill Belichick right now. What you getting as a coach?
Let me ask you this: the Bears defensive coordinator,
Yeah,
84.
yeah, defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
I would love to have Bill Belichick as our defensive coordinator.
and that's what I'm saying. You think he's a better defensive mind than him? What's his name?
Yeah, I get Bill
defensive,
Belichick as
defensive coordinator for the Bears. Because they carried him off too. They carried him and Dicker off with the glasses.
Oh, you talking about Buddy Ryan?
Yeah.
The hell no. Buddy Ryan was a guy he invented a defense, the 4-6. 4-3? 4-3.
4-6.
4-6.
4-6.
No, he invented this shit though. You don't think that if he was around today seeing how everything is played that he might invent something else? I'm going with a guy who invents shit. Him, Bill Walsh, guys who invent shit while they in the midst of some shit that become a legendary. Yeah, I'm probably going with that guy. Yeah, Bill Belichick is nice and he wants some rings, but if it's debatable, nah.
No.
It wasn't even debatable in Chicago. Everybody knew that was Buddy Ryan's defense. They practiced on different sides of it. They were two totally different teams. On the real.
Who need to trade themselves this weekend though?
Some of these unrealistic ass Eagle fans that don't understand losing
It's
this
a
center.
lot of hate.
I'm trying to explain to them with Kelsey retiring like this, that's their center. You know how you can't do the tush push successfully when your center gone. And do you know if you have to come in with another dude and then maybe not as good as him, this is a downgrade. This is a step back for the Eagles. You got to really understand this is huge. This is your center for I don't know how long. This is an all-pro, all-star center, and he not there no more. This is huge. That's huge.
They toast.
And if you look at it, if you look at how the line was kind of doing this year,
They need a new OC now or something.
well, what's happened was ever since they kind of went to the Super Bowl, it seems like they've been kind of getting rid of an offensive coordinator left, a defensive coordinator left, then your center leaves. Who's next? You know, it's.
They need to re-up.
It's some tough times right now for them.
They got to retool.
Some of these guys just kind of acting like they just lost a piece, and I keep telling them this is a very intricate piece. This is just as important as a running back almost. In my eyes.
That's actually more important.
It is.
Yeah, the lifespan of that guy in the league, I think, is longer than the average running back.
And they're not going to have like prime picks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
It should be somebody. If you a center somewhere,
You think that?
good.
You think that?
They should be able to pick somebody else.
You think that?
Not to be as good as Dog. I'm
Centers
saying
are
Kelsey.
hard to find.
I'm saying somebody where he'll be good enough where they can run another offense that fits everybody who's on the team to their strength.
They're going to have to
They
make a trade.
just need, your OC,
They're going to make a trade.
your offensive coordinator, because you need to figure out something else that work with these guys. Even if it's the same guys coming back, you need to figure out something else. This whole league is on to you. They've seen what you can do, and they're prepared now.
But like I said, it's going to be kind of hard to do that tush push successfully without your main piece in the middle.
Yeah, you ain't
holding
doing
that
that no
down.
more.
So what I'm saying is
smart, you do
that kind
something.
of takes a big element away from that game that they have over there, because that
Yeah,
seems
put
to be like a
something
big
else in.
thing, right? So
Put
now
something else in.
when you move that away, that's a weapon. It's no longer there. So yeah, man, unrealistic Eagles, man. Y'all lost a big piece, man. Y'all gotta understand. Y'all lost a lot with that. That man retiring.
Y'all need Tyreek Hill.
No, y'all need a center.
Oh wow.
They need-
Yeah,
they
man. Who need to trade themselves this week?
Washington.
Yeah, any of the LeBron haters, man, that's out there. Actually, not even LeBron haters. You want to hate on LeBron, cool. Any of the goofies out there just hating on that man, kid, bro. Let that young man enjoy his life, man. That kid ain't doing nothing, man. The worst he ever done is they caught him on camera smoking some bud. Whoop-de-fucking do, man. You got a lot of other kids that are doing a lot worse, especially with as much money as he has. Seems to be a pretty good kid. Let him play college ball. If he makes it to the NBA, cool. If he don't, cool. It's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, look at Michael Jordan's son. He was Scottie Pippen's wife. She a baddie. It could, you know what I'm saying? It worked out for him, right?
She a baddie.
Yeah, oh yeah. Larsa bad. I ain't gonna give him to it. Larsa bad.
I'm watching her right now on that show Traders. Nah.
I ain't never. What show she on?
That show Traders.
Oh, she's an actress?
There ain't no damn actress. It's a reality show where they be motherfuckers traders in the castle, and motherfuckers gotta try and figure out who the trader is.
I've seen.
And motherfuckers
That's
be
on
fucking
Peacock.
it up.
Yeah.
I ain't watched it. Is it any good?
Man, that shit hilarious to me. These motherfuckers don't know who is who. They over here blaming the wrong niggas all the time. They mad at the motherfuckers, the wrong people. Motherfuckers hanging in the shadows and shit. Like, I'm gonna get you all.
He said motherfuckers hanging in the shadows.
You think you smart, huh, bitch? Oh, you think you on to me? Your ass be dead. What they do is they murder you at night. You stay in this castle and shit. And what they do is they murder you in your sleep. Basically, you wake up with a little note and shit. You know what I'm saying? Your ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So whoever come to breakfast in the morning, you know what I'm saying, y'all made it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
He said they murder you in your sleep and shit.
Yeah, you get murked at night. Straight up. This shit
I'm
funny.
about to check it out. I ain't know Shorty was on there. I'm gonna check it out. But that's what's up, man.
That baddie comment is questionable.
Is it?
Oh God.
Okay. I'm gonna take your word for it.
For me.
You want to cue that up?
That's that California cute.
You want to cue that up?
Oh, yeah.
You say that's that California.
Yeah, that's on there.
Hey man, look, I appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Old Heads, episode 84. We got to give a big shout out to our brother Jay Campbell. Appreciate all the love you show us, man, every single time. Also, Captain Kush, man. How you doing, brother? You always more than welcome. Come hang out with us, talk sports. Download that app, bump that radio. Download the app. Our brother D-Trey Manuel doing this thing. Much love as always. As well, King KO Car Wash here in La Crosse, over on La Crosse Street. Check Cuzzo out, man. The snow, that's all. Hopefully we done with that for a while. So go over there, Cuz gonna get your cars right, get your detail, all that good stuff going. Also, check out on Jackson Plaza, man. It's the new year. You want new shoes, new threads. Check out the bro. I said threads. That's funny.
The threads.
The threads. You know,
I mean, he do got the clothes on up.
Yeah. So check out the brother, father, Focus. A breath of fresh. You stupid. A breath.
You got threads on. You got on threads. Your head gotta be like that when you walk. You gotta be. You said when you got threads on. You
oh shit. A breath of fresh over on La Crosse Street and Jackson Street Plaza. And then, of course, the closet. Where can they find the closet?
Over on 5th and King, on the corner.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The closet, also exclusive sneakers. Man, La Crosse ain't like the old La Crosse, man. You don't have to go to Minnesota to get the exclusive shit anymore. You can keep it right in town. Shop black, shop Hawaiian, shop local, all that good stuff, man. But we, like I said, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Don't be dusty. Like and subscribe. Old Head Sports Podcast on YouTube. Also, Chendo, CEEHENDO on YouTube. Like and subscribe, man. I'm going to have more info about the old school versus new school basketball game. Should be in the end of March. I'll let you guys know for sure next week. Episode 85, the Ocho Cinco episode, man. So going to have something special for that episode. Appreciate what y'all rocking with us. Word of mouth, man, all the love we be receiving in the streets. Keep talking, telling everybody. Like, subscribe, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And yeah, hope the Packers lose today. Even though I picked them not to, I got a feeling they might pull it out because it's not looking good. San Francisco still hasn't scored as of right now. We're in the second quarter. That's not normally how they win games. So, man, hopefully Debo got the black Air Force One cleats on today. So, we'll see.
Oh, shit.
We'll see. But Old Heads episode 84. I'm going to let these brothers do their outros.
Oh, shit, man. You already know, man. Community, man. Realest Records. B-I-O-N.
Oh,
You
wow.
with us, you know what I'm saying?
French Loaf, man. Hendo G, a.k.a. Mr. Honey Pack himself.
100 pack. Old Heads episode 84. We out of here, man.
Shit. Oh, man. I'm always with the, you know what I'm saying, man. Y'all niggas be too entertaining with the outro.
Yeah, so y'all be chilling.
This is Washington. These niggas is cold. Our shoulders, nigga, appendix is nice.
Oh, Millie with the stats and facts. No, really. And you know Hendo gon' tell you the truth. B.I. Mr. Info, you what we here for, the Old Heads Podcast. Yo, we cover from dog shades to the team at the Barclays, the Old Heads Podcast. Yo, from Will scoring 100 to job being wanted, the Old Heads Podcast. Yo, let's go.